1906. That's when the first National Western Stock Show opened its gates to cattle ranchers across the country. With an attendance estimated to be 15,000 people, the annual show has grown by leaps and bounds since it began. Longtime National Western enthusiasts Chuck Sylvester and Charlie Kirk recount their experiences at the National Western Stock Show.
I've been coming here for 75 years, and I used to love coming down here with my father and getting up on the catwalk and walking, exploring the yards.
My family had the National Western in their bloodstream, I think. I'm the third Charles Kirk that's been involved with the National Western. The first one was my grandfather. He and his twin brother were two of the original stockholders when they started this.
Every day in life as a young child, I got a taste of the stockyards here in Denver because my folks always listened to the market report. We had a radio station there, KFKA in Greeley, 1310, and there was a fine gentleman that was really dedicated to informing the public. And with his deep voice, I remember how he closed out every report. And folks, remember Pearl Harbor, a day of infamy. I remember showing my first steer here in 1952, and kind of a monumental year, because that's the year they dedicated the Coliseum. And I walked into that building. Never had I seen such a big building in my life, never dreaming that I would be back some 25 years later and wishing it was bigger.
My first experience down here was when I was probably 18 years old. And if you ever had a really interesting experience, is to wash 2 carloads of unhalter broken shorthorn steers tied up on halters down here in the middle of January with the wind blowing down the railroad tracks. You just prayed for your Levi's to freeze because they were warmer than when they were wet.
And I always, from that very first year exhibiting here, I just had a fondness for the stock show. I loved the smell, the aroma, the people, the excitement, everything. As the show continues to grow, serving agricultural industry, serving the people of Colorado and the people of the metropolitan Denver area. My only pleasure is I'm just glad there's younger people working on it.
The change is gone from being oriented totally towards the exhibitors and the livestock industry and the support crew that came with that to where we're now with the trade show and the rodeo. It's an educational situation for the urban front range that we have now. We're a little bit like California. Instead of having the Pacific Ocean on our west side, we have the Rocky Mountains, and we have a huge population from Fort Collins or the Wyoming line to Pueblo. And we have a lot of new people to educate what the National Western is and what Western agriculture is.